your doctor may have recommended an implantable defibrillator.
Patients are naturally nervous and very anxious about the possibility of having an episode of sudden cardiac arrest. By implanting an ICD, we're providing patients with around-the-clock protection against the occurrence.
In general, most people who are candidates for an implantable defibrillator have one or more of the following risk factors: heart failure, a heart that pumps poorly, a prior heart attack, a prior episode of sudden cardiac arrest, or a family member who has experienced sudden cardiac arrest. Ian was an athletic student who was quite concerned about how an implantable defibrillator would affect his life.
Well, when I was told that I needed this defibrillator, I was not happy. And I was probably, at that time, probably more rebellious about that than anything else, because I really wanted to know, how this was going to affect my life. Now I've got this, this device in my chest that you're going to be able to see, how am I going to feel about not wearing my shirt on the beach, swimming, running? How am I going to feel about, individuals knowing that I have this at such a young age? This has been a private matter to me for a long time in my life anyway. So now that this is going to, open the world up to my condition, and it really didn't sit well with me in the beginning.
At first, Ian was resistant about his need for an implantable defibrillator to protect him from sudden cardiac arrest. He was young and thought he was bulletproof. After he was hospitalized for 2 episodes of a heart rhythm problem and had a number of discussions with an electrophysiologist, Ian decided that an implantable defibrillator was the right choice. Although John had participated in a number of clinical studies of heart failure medications, he had never heard of an implantable defibrillator when his doctor told him about the heart device. After his doctor explained the benefits, he quickly decided to go ahead.
Actually, the choice to have the defibrillator done for me was not really that tough of a program. Once I got with the knowledge of what it would do, how it would operate, that there is very minimal amount of discomfort when they put it in. I ask a lot of questions. I read the brochures. I talked with my family, and they backed me 100%. I live out in the country. It's pretty obvious that I'm not close to any medical care. Now, we do have first responders. We do have access to ambulances and what have you. But you're looking at best case scenario, being in a rural area, they're probably about, and they would say this if they were at the station, about 11 minutes away.
Making a decision on whether to get an implantable defibrillator is a very important one. If you decide to go ahead with implantable defibrillator therapy, the specialist who will implant the device will work with the doctor who manages your heart disease to coordinate the care of your heart. You will still need to take your medications as prescribed and have your implantable defibrillator checked regularly.
If a friend needed a defibrillator, I would definitely say, yes, you have got to have a defibrillator implanted in you because it's available now. It will save your life.